The season gets underway on October 24th when Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and company start their title defense against the Los Angeles Lakers at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, which means LeBron James, who is entering his 21st season, will have to watch the team that swept his squad out of the Western Conference Finals raise their first championship banner in franchise history on opening night. Then at 10 p.m. Eastern, we get our first look at the Phoenix Suns' new big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal as they visit Steph and the Warriors, which means Chris Paul's first game with Golden State will be against the team that dealt him away.
Love it.
It will also,
funny how it works out like that.
The NBA is petty.
What's crazy is this will also finally be KD's first game in front of Bay Area. First two ESPN doubleheaders are loaded as well, starting on Wednesday, October 25th. It all kicks off with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the Celtics heading to New York to take on Jalen Brunson and the Knicks, which also means that Kristaps Porzingis' first game with Boston will be at MSG, the arena he called home for the first 3 years of his career. Now, later that night, Victor Wembanyama makes his NBA debut as the Spurs host the Mavericks. The French phenom has been touted as the best prospect since LeBron James, and he will have his hands full trying to keep Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving out of the paint. Then on Friday, October 27th, we get the Miami Heat heading to Boston to take on the Celtics. The two teams have squared off in 3 of the last Eastern Conference Finals, and we all know Boston will have Derek White starting at point guard. Now Miami, we will have to wait and see.
Dollar.
Hey, Dame Dollar. The nightcap, though, on Friday the 27th features the two teams that gave us the only 7-game series in last season's opening round. Steph Curry dropped 50-piece on the Kings last time he was in Sacramento. Will he be able to repeat that performance, or will this be the first time this season to light the beam? There are some other big-time matchups opening week. Zion Williamson is slated to make his season debut in Memphis on the 25th. Come on now. Then the next night, we have Embiid versus Giannis. That's a good one as the Bucks play the Sixers. And for the first time since 2018, Kevin Durant facing LeBron James as the Suns play the Lakers.
That was a lot. Congratulations to you.
I mean,
that was
congratulations.
That was a lot.
Us. I don't think you can ask for a better start to the year. We can now confirm the holiday slate of NBA games, but first we're welcoming in Roz Goldenwood Day. Let's get to it. Let's run through those games on December 25th. Giannis and the Bucks are coming to Madison Square Garden for the early game. It'll be the Knicks' 56th Christmas Day game, the most all time. Milwaukee swept the Knicks in their 3 games last season. Now, stop it. On ABC and ESPN at 2:30, we've got Warriors at Nuggets. Steph versus the Joker. Denver owned this series last season, going 3-0 versus the Warriors. Now, staying on both ABC and ESPN, and for the 3rd time ever on Christmas, Boston Celtics at the LA Lakers. The last time they met on Christmas was in 2008 in a rematch of the NBA Finals. It will also be LeBron's 18th Christmas Day game, extending his own NBA record. That's wild. Now at 8 p.m., Miami hosts Philly. The Heat have the highest win percentage of any team on Christmas with an 11-2 all-time record. Joel Embiid is 3-1 in his 4 career Christmas games. Then, the nightcap, Mavericks at Suns. This will be Devin Booker and Luka Doncic's 3rd career appearances on Christmas. New son, Bradley Beal, said he wanted to play, quote, meaningful games. Well, this will be his first.
I'm about to say, has he ever played on Christmas Day?
This is his first time.
Congratulations, Bradley, man.
And now it's time to get to those ESPN ABC marquee matchups on January 27th. The first big weekend of 2024 kicks off with a triple header on ABC starting at 3 Eastern, with the Heat visiting the Knicks in a rematch of the East semis that the Heat took in 6 games last playoffs. Then at 5:30, it's a big matchup between the last 2 MVPs, Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic, when the Sixers take on the Nuggets. Embiid went for what? 47,
Do we think
18,
Embiid will play?
and 5. Stop it. In their only matchup last season. And then the day finishes with another playoff rematch when LeBron faces Steph for the first time since the Lakers became the first West team to eliminate the Warriors in the Steve Kerr era. Let's dive in more. Here's a look at the full schedule of Lakers-Warriors matchups. After after that first matchup on the 27th. They play once a month over February, March, and April.
Smart.
The March 16 game in LA being an ABC Saturday showcase game. Another huge weekend to circle on the national television calendar is February 25th. ESPN and ABC will have 4 matchups, marquee ones, one Eastern when Giannis and the Bucks visit Philly to take on Embiid and the Sixers. Then at 3:30, LeBron James and Kevin Durant, they renew acquaintances in Phoenix for a 4th and final time this season. Although, remember, these guys haven't faced off since Christmas 2018 before this year. Next is a matchup of the last 2 Western Conference champions when Jokic and the Nuggets head to the Bay to take on Steph and the Warriors. And then, y'all, the day finishes off with the Kings visiting the Clippers on ESPN. Expect plenty of points in that one, y'all, because last time they played in LA, they combined for over 350 points. Here's a